Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion, back with some more Grind Survivors. Today we're going to continue progressing through the game. I did unlock a new weapon, so I unlocked the saw launcher. This is going to be literally my first time seeing this. I have not played with this yet. I literally just did a run where I unlocked the weapon, and then I made sure to go do a run where I actually got the weapon. So now we have a saw launcher, rank 7. And then I upgraded it to +5. So let's just jump in. We're going to play as the standard character because, again, the other character is a little odd right now. So let's do this and see what this weapon's all about. So this weapon says it explodes on reload. And I'm curious kind of what that means. Like how that exactly works. Because, again, I haven't seen... Ooh, that's oh, wow. Okay. This is not how I was expecting this weapon to work. Okay, let's do more. No, let's do bounce. Okay, so it's like it throws out the saws and then they explode, huh? So you don't really, I guess you kind of see the saws on the ground. Yeah, okay. We could do pierce. This is an interesting weapon. Okay, let's do bounce. Now, when I thought I looked at this weapon, I guess we can't see it here, but I thought it said only 1 bullet. But we definitely have more than that, so we're shooting out 11 bullets. And then once we reload, it all... So with this one, you definitely want to get probably like a fast fire rate. Even extra bullets would probably be pretty good. I think we would rather do concentration. Or, yeah, sorry, not concentration, but rich. So let's do genius, and then we'll try to get concentration also. So this one you want high clip size, fast fire rate. That seems to be kind of probably what you want to do with this one. You know, extra bullets seems like that could be pretty cool too. So now are we going to shoot out 2 every time? Yes, we are. So extra bullets, obviously, just so you get that way more explosions. Okay, let's do the XP. Okay, I could get behind this weapon. All right, let's start getting some shrines. I definitely need to get it. We need to get a way faster fire rate on this, though. Let's see. Enemies could, dang, we could do like just, let's do, well, there's attack speed. As I literally say this, I know people are going to say, you said you needed attack speed and then you took something else. Well, we're going to take Nerd Rage. Because then someone will get mad at me and be like, oh, you should have taken Nerd Rage. We're going to take Nerd Rage because it's really early in the game and Nerd Rage is going to scale better for us. This weapon does struggle a little bit. I didn't have... Okay, well, there's our attack speed. I didn't have any trouble running a lower level Tesla gun on this dark level, because we are playing Dark 2. Oh, yeah, and I guess I should mention this, too. We are playing the new map. If you haven't noticed, new map in this game. So, new map, new enemies, a couple new bosses, and yeah, pretty sweet. Okay, let's do damage. We're not going to do a particular build for this run. This is just going to be, just try out the new weapon, and then we'll kind of figure that out. But obviously this looks like it's definitely going to be a heavy fire rate, and then probably reload kind of build. You probably don't want a big clip size though, because then you lose out on all the explosions. So you really just want fire rate. Even though more saws out on the map would be pretty sweet. All right, let's do... See, now this one seems kind of cool too. So this should mean I shoot out 6 additional bullets to the side of me. And then those would technically explode also, which they do. So anything with those extra bullets will be pretty good for this one too. So Echo should be pretty good too. Whenever we pick up XP, it shoots out an extra saw, or, you know, a percentage chance of it. And then again, that means more explosions. So these are new enemies too, these mortar guys. They are pretty tough to deal with. The new enemies in this map are pretty tough. There's a mortar enemy, and then there's a character that behaves like the ghost from the Mario games. If you look at them, they stop moving. These guys right here, these vampires. So if you look at them, they stop moving. See, like how I'm looking at that guy? And if you're not looking at them, then they move fast. They move very quickly towards you. Okay, so let's do Echo with 10% chance to pick up a projectile. This would actually be pretty good too. Yeah, like getting this base bullets would be fine. That one would actually be pretty good. We're gonna go with the Echo for now, though. I can see this weapon not being super great right off the get, at least compared to the Tesla gun. This weapon feels like it needs way more buildup. Okay, let's do the 2x bullet again. So what else do we need? Dispersion and oversize. I think oversize gives us extra clips, so we could maybe still take it. But at least this gun's different, you know, behaves a little bit different than some of the other weapons. That's really all that matters. I could see this weapon being relatively strong, maybe toward a late game build though. Let's see. Enemies killed explode into 3 bullets. See, this is good too. So that's just that just means even more explosions now. Seems like we're getting actually kind of a good build for this right away. We're getting all the things that are going to give us extra bullets. I'm coming back for this gray. I don't know why, but I am. I don't really need it because now I'm up to a higher rank weapons right now anyways. I think the biggest weakness for this one though might be like its explosion stuff, because what I'm thinking is, you know, the immediate threats in my immediate vicinity aren't going to be taking a lot of damage because a lot of the weapons damage is going to come from the explosions. So it's sort of like delayed damage that could be more at a range. And you know, if a boss isn't sitting in all the saws and all the explosions, then a lot of that damage just gets wasted. But I think when it does sit in the explosions though, those explosions do pretty good damage. That's one of the new bosses too, if you couldn't tell. Pretty cool looking guy. Yeah, I think this weapon's gonna be pretty good like late game though. Let's re-roll this. Dodge, extra bounce, pickup range. Let's re-roll that too. I kind of want to get that extra. Let's see. Let's do the ability cooldown reduction. I kind of want to get the one that gives us the extra base bullets, so we have a ton of bullets, a ton of saws. This is where I want there to be a special level up tree for each weapon too, because this one would be cool. You know, you could have different upgrades. So like if we were to look like, okay, saw blade upgrade, and then basically you just get maybe one or two for the saw blade, and then you get an upgrade right here that says like explosion delay decreased by 10%. Something like that. And then, you know, after explosion, like drops another explosion, things like that. That would be really, really cool for these weapons, I think. Oh, here's the one we are looking for. This one does give us that extra ammo, so not necessarily that good, but the base bullets is what. Oh, that's gonna give me 10 extra ammo though too. Dang. All right, maybe not. I really wanted to see what would happen if we had a ton of bullets being shot out at once with all their explosions, but the extra ammo sort of ruins that because of the explosions happening on reload. I really want to try this though, and then maybe get a really fast fire rate. Let's just do it. See, because now we're just going to shoot out a ton of these. But now we have 25 bullets, so there's a delay now between the explosions. But look how many saws we're shooting out at once. Okay, we'll try to get. I'm gonna try to get a fast fire rate here. Okay, well, I think we'll definitely take this one because I could probably use that movement speed now since we lost some. Yeah, I got to get this fire rate going though. But I do like shooting out all these saws. Like, look at that. That's actually pretty sick. As we sort of move through it, you know, the whole map kind of blows up. That's cool. Okay, no regrets with this yet. But let's get some faster fire rate. And some movement speed. I wish there was the movement speed shrine. I'm kind of surprised there's not a movement speed shrine. Yeah, that's sweet. Okay, this weapon's growing on me. We just need to build it properly. Lots of bullets and then really fast fire rate. We really need that fire rate upgrade now, though. I think that's kind of my next priority here. Because then watch, like, I just need, man, I need to get that explosion. Okay, let's do, I'm gonna do the movement speed here again. Because we lost a lot of that. Which one's this? This isn't extra extra bullets, is it? No, don't hit me. Okay, we need to get let's do reloads for definitely not doing more ammo. After ability activation, okay, so that's okay. We could do that one. Oh, here we go. This is the one we need. That 60% attack speed. That's better. Okay, what is this? Bullets? Oh no, this one's good because this one gives us plus bullets, not plus clip size. HP pickup range. Let's do the ability cooldown reduction. No, oh no. We have, yeah, let's do this one because we do have nerd rage. And then we'll get we don't have a lot of HP right now, but I guess we could build that up. Ooh, I almost walked right. Oh, this is gonna be tough right now. I forgot this happens on this level. So I think at this point, a lot of these guys spawn. So they're there's a lot of similar enemies to the previous levels. But this one has where these guys spawn a lot of them. I forgot that happened. With our bad movement speed, that's not gonna be good. I'm really just kind of trying to avoid the explosions. All right, we'll come down here and try to get the dodge. If I can, but see, look how many there are. think we might have to like wait this out before we can actually start getting shrines again. Yeah, I think that might be it. Oh, we got the boss now though. Oh, no way. I should have just dodged out of that. You know, that's not bad. Oh, shoot, that was on me. What hit me there? All right, where was... Oh, did we lose the dodge? Did I might have walked into it while the boss was spawning. Okay, so more damage per max HP. So if we can get the double HP bonus, that will be good. Right now, it's not going to be amazing. Shoot. Okay, for each shot, let's see. We could probably do that. Yeah. For each shot, gain attack speed. So since we took the extra clip size, we might as well. This is how you play this weapon. we unlocked the secret to how you play the saw blade. Just take over manual aim and just I mean, honestly, I think that was doing better than having auto aim. Just literally just fire it all around the map so that way you're hitting the explosions everywhere. That's pretty funny, actually. All right, let's do base damage. Then let's do a reroll here. We could do free flow, I think. We'll just make sure we don't get hit. This is pretty hilarious. I can't keep doing that though this whole time. I feel like I'll break my joystick if I do that. All right, let's do move speed, attack speed. That makes up for that makes up for a lot of what we got with the extra bullets. Getting all our movement speed back. Bounce, I wonder if bounce is actually kind of good on this one. I mean, bounce is still probably good because you kind of want to hit more enemies, but if you're really relying on your explosions and where they're placed, seems like you might not want them to bounce because then the bounce just makes them go further away. Definitely a lot of different things to think about with this weapon. Ultimately, though, it's probably just fine because a lot of the bullets don't even seem to hit anybody sometimes. So you're still kind of covering your like direct vicinity. Or if you just keep moving. This might be a good weapon where you actually prefer auto aim because you want to control where your explosions are going. I can't remember if this one might be extra ammo. It is, okay. Well, it doesn't matter, wasn't getting it anyways. Oh wow, see, like we aim this like right at them and then they just eat all those explosions. Whoa, this is good. that was really good damage. That was better than the Tesla gun. Let's go with more attack speed. Just get some insane attack speed here. I really need to get that double HP bonus one now. That'll be a big damage boost. Plus, I feel that I'm really squishy right now. Only have, what, 7 health? All right, let's do reload speed. Last reroll. I guess we'll go with that one. Man, these guys are pretty tough to deal with. Especially when a lot of them spawn at once. Oh, if we do this, they just kind of barely even move too. Man, is that is that gonna be the new strategy here? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'm gonna have to play like this, like a full spin rotation, just to keep these enemies off me. Shit. Because look how close they get if I don't do that. Man, I hate how viable of a strategy this is right now. All right, I can stop doing it now. All right, let's do after reload gain. Man, we're getting a ton of attack speed now. We can get this HP, even though my HP is almost refilled. I am glad that we took that. I'm glad we went with, even though we got more ammo, I am glad we went with that, like, double, basically, whatever. I don't even know how many bullets we're firing out at one time now. Can we check? Oh, maybe that's what bullets means. Never mind. Okay, so that's not clip size. So we're shooting out 6 bullets at once now. All right, let's do... let's try to come get this damage. Man, I really wish we would have got that. I'm gonna do the, I guess we'll do the dodge there. This feels kind of late. There's only like a minute left. I don't know if we'll get there in time. Let's see. All right, there's only, man, I need one more level up, and then we need to see the double HP bonus. That's what we're shooting for right here. So fingers crossed. Double HP bonus. Oh man, we tried. All right, let's do lightning. All right, then here comes the boss. So this boss feels kind of weak in my opinion. He's definitely not as hard as the spider boss in the other level. This guy is, it's really, really, really easy to dodge his attacks. He does this little ball attack. He does a sword attack that barely is any threat. And then he does a dash attack. So I was definitely like a little bit disappointed to see this guy. I think he's cool looking and whatnot, but he is just not a challenge. He like, it's way too easy to dodge his attacks, just way too easy. I don't know if they progressively get harder in the higher ranks, but I don't really think so. But this guy is a joke. He definitely needs to be. He needs to be tougher. It's just weird, really weird to see him be a weaker version of the first boss. And there we go. Cool. Okay, I like this weapon. I think I still prefer the Tesla gun. I do think that's still my preferred weapon out of the new ones so far. But this one's cool. And this is the stuff I wanted to see too when we talked about in the demo. I wanted to see like better variety with some of the weapons, because like the shotgun, the revolver, and the SMG, you know, they were all very plain weapons, but the Tesla gun and this gun, you know, are a bit more unique now. So cool. Oh, we did get a legendary revolver. Okay, let's go back to menu. So we'll put our points, we'll just put our points into my I maxed out the rune tree, so I have all that maxed out. And so now I'm working on like getting the XP. We maxed out purple XP. So now we're going to work on this, and then I'm kind of putting the rest of whatever leftover points I have into like reload and then dash, and then I'll kind of, once we max this out, then we'll probably start moving down here, and then we'll see the other ones. So we'll max that out, and then we'll put 3 points into dash cooldown, and then there we go. That's kind of how I'm doing all my oh, we could put another point there. That's kind of how I'm doing all my level ups. So we'll max this out, we'll max these out, and then we'll just put like the extras into some of the lower, cheaper stuff. But I did max out the rune tree, so that's all maxed out. So now just need to work on unlocking more things. So there we go. That was the new saw launcher weapon. Very cool weapon. I don't think it's as cool as the Tesla gun, but honestly, it's pretty sweet, and it is a relatively unique weapon. You do want to build it a particular way. I liked it though. It definitely started out weak though. It starts out really weak, but I definitely think it scales really well into late game from what we saw. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.